Hi, welcome back for our new subscribers. You are much welcome. Today we are going to tackle a question on the July series 2023 that was done just a week ago. For diploma in building technology, diploma in civil, and diploma in quantity, diploma in architect. So we can go ahead and we look at the question. Special thanks to the following people: my wife and my son. Yeah, they have been a blessing to whatever I'm doing, and for more to come in the future. Let's go ahead and see the question. So that is knec July series 2023. Question 3A. It reads as follows. So PQ question. So P and Q are 2 points 517 meters apart on the same bank of a river. The bearings of a tree on the other bank observed from P and Q are north 33 degrees 40 minutes east and north 43 degrees 20 minutes west respectively. Find the width of a river if the bearing of PQ is north 78 degrees 00 minutes east. Total of 12 marks. Question B, that is an easy question. You can tackle that question. Let's go ahead to the solution. Let the point P and Q be on the nearer bank, the nearer bank, and the tree represented by letter T on the far bank of the river. From T, that is the tree, we draw perpendicular to the line PQ. That will be 90 degrees to that line. After having done that, I've given you an illustration there. You can see I've drawn the representation of the information that we are supposed to calculate. First of all, we have been given so those are bearings, those are quadrant bearings. These quadrant bearings maybe you did in high school, but they are tackled in module 2 survey. So the quadrant bearing, so for P towards east, that is the north 33 and 40 minutes east. So that is found on the first quadrant, as you can see there on the diagram. And then north 43 degrees 20 minutes west, that is found on the last quadrant of the compass. You can see there. So from Q to the tree, I've drawn there, I've illustrated well there. Then the bearing of PQ, that is north 78 degrees east, that is found also on the first quadrant. So there we have my triangle. So we have alpha and beta. So those are the angles that I will calculate. Let's go ahead. So let PA be equal to x, that is distance x. Then so my total distance that was given in the question, so from P to Q was 517 meters. So my distance AQ will be 517 minus x, and you'll get the distance of AQ. Here my alpha, that is the angle there, will be, so we have two bearings on our point P. Those quadrant bearings I had earlier told you they are in the first quadrant. So if they are in the first quadrant, they are direct, so I subtract, and after subtracting I find my alpha angle, that is 78 degrees minus 33 degrees 40 minutes, getting an answer of 44 degrees and 20 minutes. That is my alpha angle. And my beta angle, that I've used a concept that was mostly in high school. You learned something about alternate angles are equal. That can help you. Or you can draw a Z. So you used to draw something like a Z, and the internal angles in that Z, the opposite angles are equal. So that is alternate opposite angles of two parallel lines. They are equal. So that means my angle. So my angle that my quadrant or my forebear. So my quadrant angle 78 degrees is alternate equal to the other side where Q is found, and by the properties of angles. So angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. Addition of my angle that I have substituted there, my alternate opposite angle 78 degrees plus 43 degrees 20 minutes. A total of that will be subtracted from 180 because angles on a straight line add up to 180. And our final answer, so the beta angle will be 50 degrees and 40 minutes. Or again, you can apply a concept used in module 2. So a difference between forebearing and back bearing is 180 degrees. So my back bearing of line PQ will be 78 degrees plus 180. And then because my angles are on a circle add up to 360, I will use so my angle there, so my back bearing there, I have added 180, and then I'll add again my angle found there in Q 43 degrees 20 minutes, and that addition of all those total I will subtract from the total. So angles on a circle add up to 360. I'll subtract 360 and my answer still remains. So my beta angle is 58 degrees and 40 minutes. Again we go ahead from triangle P TA, that is triangle there label 1 by the application of SOHCAHTOA. So those are the trigonometrical equations. Tan will be equal to opposite of adjacent. So my opposite is T to A, that is length TA, over PA will be equal to tan the angle, and our angle I had already calculated earlier. So tan TA is equals to I want to compare so those two triangles they have a similarity. So TA, that is the line that is subtending both angle, and if that line subtends both angle, I can compare any data found there. So TA is equals to x tan 44 degrees 20 minutes. That is my first comparison. Then from the second triangle QTA, we'll do the same. So opposite of adjacent is equals to the tan. of that angle, the beta. So TA over QA is equals to tan beta, and we do the same. So length TA will be equal to our distance there. So QA is 517 minus x tan 58 degrees 40 minutes. So I have those two comparison. By comparing, so equation 1 and 2 I will see. So x tan 44 degrees 20 minutes is equals to 517 minus x multiplied by tan 58 degrees 40 minutes. By using of a calculator, you can multiply and you get correct angles. This is simple mathematics. So there you can see our answer, just straightforward. So we find the value of x, and the value of x becomes 324.18 meters. From either equations you can use. So we can use the first equation. So T to A is equals to that is x, and x we have gotten it as 324.18 multiplied by the tan 44 degrees and 20 minutes, and our width of the river becomes 316.72 meters. That will be all. Thank you.